most importantly, large Duncan. Thank you so much for clicking on the link and checking this video. I'm doing the same thing I did last week and the previous week before that. I'm doing 3 studio photo shoots in one day using 1 light and 1 diffuser. This is me and my attempt to figure out what the hell I'm doing with my life. So thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. I don't know what I'm doing. I find it very therapeutic to set up lights in a studio, get in early, keep the lights off, and kind of just put everything together. I like to visualize, I just like the smell. There's something kind of funny about it. And I love the setup here with this little makeshift diffuser. I refuse to buy fancy equipment because at the end of the day, when you take a picture, no one really looks at what you're doing. They just care about how the picture looks. You know what pisses me off? Is when I go to photo shoots or like any event or some type of like photography or just anything that's like requires people to come out, and they bring like the cheap 99-cent bottles of water you can get from like a grocery store or drugstore. Just spend the money. Go get some good stuff. I like to provide people with just like options of different things to show that, hey, thank you so much for coming out. I respect you for being here. Enjoy something nice. Spend the effing money. And continuing my series of jumping right in, I cannot stress enough how much I could have never figured out how to put an outfit like this together just as Christian does here. He looks phenomenal, and I'm so excited to jump right in. I love doing this thing where I call it rapid fire, where I ask whoever I'm working with to move around and I just snap as many pictures as possible. You'll notice the biggest theme of today's video is adjustments. Always adjust the light. If the model moves a little bit, you gotta move the light, and that's something I remind myself during this video. During this photo shoot, I had a really hard time softening the light. You know, trying to find the right setting, adding the softbox. So here I decide to throw in this diffuser and add an extra layer. Christian was so excellent with facial expressions that I really didn't have to give him any direction. And with these edits, I'm just obsessed with black and white, repeating the process, going back to color photos, but I think the black and white is superior. And as I mentioned in my previous video, I love the idea of walking in a straight line, going from a close-up to a wide, back to a close-up, to really just engage with the model. And here at the end, I love to say thank you for being here. I really appreciate your time, and on to the next. During your career, you're going to work with models that are very experienced and models that are not experienced. And I think it's really important before every photo shoot, just to gauge their experience, see how much direction they need. Some people need more direction, some people need less direction. It's okay to ask, it's okay to figure out beforehand, because nothing is worse than getting in the middle of a photo shoot and realizing you guys didn't communicate what the overall goal was. I can't stress enough, use the tools that are in your studio or in your surroundings. Use a chair, work with different perspectives, go high, go low, go left, go right, change the point of view, change the perspective. It's super important to do that, so when you get your pictures in post, you have different things to work with. It's a fun way to just like mix it up while staying in the studio. Adjustments, adjustments, adjustments. And to piggyback off what I just mentioned, don't be afraid to change the point of view. And for my last setup here, I love finishing with a close-up and a medium close-up. I feel like after this 30-minute session, we've connected a little bit, and I really want to capture that by getting a close-up. I've said it once, and I'll say it again. I love sharing the back of the screen with whoever I'm working with. I really want them to feel like they're part of the process. Usually the last shoot is the best shoot, just because you're out of your head, you know the settings for your lights, and you're kind of just feeling good. The day's been going really well, and right off the bat, I'm loving how these pictures are turning out. As I said before, adjustments, adjustments, adjustments. Sometimes I can get in my own head during photo shoots because I really want to do a good job. I want to take as many pictures as possible, I want to make sure the lighting is set up, and I don't want to waste anybody's time. However, here, this is a great reminder that sometimes you just need to connect with people, talk to them, share about your life, share where you're coming from, share what you're trying to accomplish, let them know a little bit about yourself. Also, I think I use these sessions as a little bit of a therapy session. I love when people are moving around, being themselves during the photo shoots. I feel like I can get a fly on the wall and take as many pictures as possible. And right off the bat, Aspen's doing such an amazing job being herself, and I feel like I'm finding a really good rhythm of taking good pictures. There's something so special about a close-up. It's so intimate, and throughout my body of work, that is one area that I'm always trying to excel in. I want to take a great close-up. As Aspen adjusts her position, I need to adjust the light. Being a great photographer is all about adjusting lights. I'm really enjoying watching back how much I'm sharing with who I'm working with. Letting them know a little bit about me, I get to know a little bit about them. There's a really cool connection here. And I know I said this before, but I'm really enjoying treating my Canon R6, the screen popped up, more as like a medium format looking down camera. It really forces me to slow down and get my framing right. Something I also love doing is mirroring. If my actor gets down low, I get down low. If they get up high, I get up high. Mirroring them makes it feel like you're also part of this process with them. Change that point of view and change that perspective, baby. One of the last things I like to do here with Aspen is this thing where I call rapid fire. I ask whoever I'm working with, hey, just keep moving like a continuous scene. I'm gonna take so many pictures as possible. I want you to move around. I want you to dance. I want to flip your hair. I want you to just stop posing and just be in the moment. I really love doing this with people because it really gets them out of their head. I take as many pictures as possible and I find the right photo in the edit. I really encourage everyone to try this at least once. I think it's a really fun way to find a really beautiful moment and take one really awesome photo. One second. If you made it to this part of the video, thank you so much. I think they went okay. There's some moments I'm really proud of, some moments I think I could have done better. I really struggle with the talking to people as I try to position lights. Sometimes I wish I could just be like, I'm taking a picture, do what you want, but I also want everyone I work with to feel very comfortable in what they're doing, because I think to me that's the most important thing. Like, respect people's time, because I really appreciate them coming out. But yeah, towards the end, I felt like I was getting a lot better. I was figuring out how to shape the light. I used that diffuser to really soften it as I'm still figuring out how to use strobe lights. But yeah, I'm happy overall. Everyone was really cool. Anyways, let me know what you like. Let me know if you have a favorite clip. I really appreciate you checking out. As always, see you in the next one.